Gerwin is in the final of the Pepperami Gibraltar Darts Trophy. One of these men has the task of facing him in that final to try and deny him the retention of the trophy here in Gibraltar. Ian White, the Diamond, looking to make it through to a second European Tour final of his career. He did make one back in 2012, the first year of this incarnation of the European Tour as it stands now. And Dave Chisnall, a man who has won one of these before, did so in Germany. Can he go on and claim a second European Tour crown? He'd be only the fifth person to do so. I'm Dan Dawson in the commentary box for this one, and I am delighted to be joined by Justin Pipe, a man who's played in this very tournament this weekend and has been astounded by some of the darts this evening.
Wasn't in it for very long.
Well, not as long as you'd like, but there was a one of the few people to produce a whitewash this weekend.
Yeah, poor young Jamie. Yeah, he didn't get going really, but you know, it just shows.
First leg
you can go out there one day and play brilliant,
first.
next day it's
Game on.
you know, it just doesn't feel the same.
Well, we've just seen another whitewash. Kim Hybrex has averaged 104 and only got 3 darts at double and got beaten by Michael van Gerwen, which is absolutely brutal.
Kim's going to be annoyed, obviously, with the 0 there, but he didn't really do much
97.
wrong.
Yeah,
but
sometimes you just got to hold your hands up and say, well...
Yeah, Michael played well, so... Yeah, that's it. You got to shrug that off and get on with it now. You know, all Kim needs to think about now is next week, so, you know, going over to Hamburg and hopefully do the same again next weekend, but a different result.
Yes, quite. Well, we shall see. Ian White,
45.
He's a man who, look, both of these guys will be aware of what Michael van Gerwen's just done, but for their own reasons, they will be relatively confident in their own abilities of causing an upset should they make the final as Chiz fires in his first maximum of the match.
After seeing, you know, Michael play Dyson, they would have both been thinking, yeah, I've got a bit of a chance here. After seeing that one against Kim, they're going to be thinking, right, Michael's starting to play darts now. But like we were saying about A-games, Chizzy can certainly produce some A-game, and so can Ian.
Well, look, let's put this in context. Dave Chisnall has averaged 110 against Robert Thornton earlier today and 108 against Mensur Suljovic in the last game. Now, admittedly, he's had to survive 2 match starts from Thornton and 3 from Mensur, but he's still gone out and thrown those averages.
Exactly.
Which would be good enough to blow away most people. And this is for an 11 darter. And it is an 11 darter.
Brilliant opening leg down.
Second leg, Dave to throw first.
You know, he's got to break a throw straight away. Losing the ball in the practice room don't make no difference now for him, providing he can hold and, you know, and push on. He's going to kick off with a 180.
140.
And Ian White can, you know, MVG should hold no fears for him because Ian White won his 5th PDC title, beating MVG in the final by 6 legs to 0 with those very darts he holds in his hand right now.
They're the MVG bashers.
They are. The Excalibur of darts.
96.
Not many darts like that exist in the world.
No, I shouldn't think there is, though.
Oh, 96.
Great last start. Ian needed that one then.
Staying down on the 19s there, Chiz, because 95 would leave 170. But he's done better than that even, and left himself the 132, which always looks good.
Love that. Love that finish.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
It's always a crowd pleaser.
2 balls. Shot with 2 balls, anything.
Exactly. And even if you miss the ball and hit the 25, you've got a shot.
Well, he doesn't need to go for it. It was a bit of a shame.
Yeah, it would have been nice if he was under a bit of pressure. He's got to go for it. But he's done, he's done the smart thing, setting it up.
Yeah, and after an 11 dart break, a 13 dart hold potentially
130
would constitute a very strong start to the match for Dave Chisnall.
And there you go.
In the second leg,
11 and 13, you know, he's
leg in to throw first. Game on.
forcing your opponent there to throw 12 darters to be able to stop you.
Yeah, and the thing they won't be thinking about this.
He did. I was just about to say, he went
Yeah.
3-0 down to Peter Wright.
And fought back.
He did, and he hit 4 180s in that game. It all started in the fourth leg. That's when he started clawing his way back. And
woke up.
yeah, but essentially, yes.
Yeah. He went over and had a jelly baby, and he come back and bang, he was off, wasn't he? And you know, sometimes, like with Dave, because Dave's a real good front runner anyway.
83.
You don't want to let him get away if you can help of it. Sometimes you ain't got no choice. You know, it's just how it's going to go.
Yeah, I mean these are relatively short games.
Yeah, the first is 6.
There's still enough room in there for momentum to shift. You know,
Yeah.
you can go to lead, go behind, and then come from behind again. So there's still room for that.
60.
But it's not like, the longer format games, particularly set play, where you think, it's okay, I don't have to panic, I'm always in this game, I can still just put a run together. And
the killer legs in this, the first
96.
6, is if you sort of like 3-2 up, and then you go 4-2 up. That's the killer leg, because as soon as you get the 4 and the other goes on 2, two nice little holds now on there. But you don't, I'm always saying to myself, hold and break, because that's what you just want to get on one as quick as you can and get off the stage and go and prepare for the next match.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you're constantly thinking in sort of in 2-leg blocks in leg play, where you just hold break. That's what I've got to do.
Hold break, yeah, hold break. That's all I think.
And you break it down.
Yeah. But right now all Ian's going to be thinking about is
60. You require
hold your leg, hold
127.
now, hold.
Oh, that's not helped him at all. No. Oh, well, he's going to get away with it.
15.
112
12.
left, he'll stay on the treble. 420s, he'll leave in double 16. Should be able to slide underneath that.
95.
Ian's on the most famous outshot, I think. Not too far away.
This was 3-0 with a double break as well. And
60.
when he went 3-0 down to Peter Wright,
32.
it was only one break in that. A double break makes things much more difficult.
Yes.
Can Chizzy pin it? He
He's
can.
on to the third leg.
Chizzy's hit his doubles 3 out of 3.
Yeah, he has.
Fourth leg, Dave to throw first. Game on.
And when Dave Chisnall is hitting his doubles, you've got problems, because you know that sooner or later the scoring will come with Chisnall.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before he starts hitting the treble on a regular basis.
Like we said with the 180s, when Dave's like Gary or like Michael just plucks them out of the air. At any time you can hit a 180 and then put you under the cosh.
Yeah.
And
97.
when he's doubling out, then you've
got
in trouble.
everything
Yeah, you've got the full game. So Chizzy looks up for us. He's looked up for it all weekend. He's been really relaxed.
137.
He's been out in the practice room working hard. He really looks up for it.
Sometimes you must just think. I mean, I'm trying to think how many PDC titles you've won. Just something like 6 or 7, I think. In total, might even be more than that. Yeah, yourself.
Yeah.
You've won titles, and you must have won those titles where you've had to come through games where maybe you survived match darts. So you've escaped. You've got lucky with that one, and you must just think, I think my name's on this today. This might be my weekend or day.
I don't tend to think that, but I just think, God, I've got lucky there. Might have a little run, but I don't think
60.
I've got my name on this one, because you've got to take every game as it comes, especially on the floor. I mean, you've got lads you don't really know, and
we just rock up you've never seen before.
Absolutely.
Pay their money and have a...
Absolutely. Young Josh Payne, he won his first Pro Tour the other week.
Yeah, and Gerwin Prize, 2 new winners in a weekend.
How fantastic is that? And that just shows the depth in the PDC at the
100.
I'm over the moon for Gerwin and also for Josh, because young Josh is a fantastic player.
Yeah.
He's only a young lad and he does everything right. He's under the guidance of Linda Duffy.
Yeah.
And Linda, as you know, was a great dart player herself, and she's fantastic to have around. So Josh has got a really good corner, really.
Yeah, a number of people have been tipping up Josh Payne, but the more pressing issue we have to deal with here is Dave Chisnall looking at 68 for a 4-0 lead potentially. He's only going to get one dart. He's not missing many.
Ooh.
But he has missed that, and this would be one of the breaks.
62.
This might well go.
If Ian White can take it out.
And we're in the same scenario. Takes this out, and he's got one leg back, and like he did with Peter. Ooh,
42.
Yeah.
He
Save
requires
Strange that
20.
he left tops there, because
Yeah.
16s was doing
Yeah.
so well for him in the previous game.
Didn't miss many 16s. In that
Yeah.
one. Well, he missed a couple doubles at darts at it, but you know that's his preferred double.
Strange one. Well, is he going to be made to pay for missing that one dart at tops? He is,
He
you know.
shot in the
Dave
fourth leg.
Chisnall is
Dave Chisnall.
4-0 up.
Fifth leg in to throw
No, after
first.
Could
four
we see
quarter
two
finals.
4 6-5s?
Yeah.
And 2 6-0s.
Wow, it could happen.
Stranger things have happened, Dan.
140.
No, never.
In the diamond white.
That's a good start to the leg. Because Chiz, really, I mean, obviously to get the advantage in this leg now is to hit the 180.
100.
With 140, you know, you're still there. And it's a nice start.
Well, look, the 112 for Chiz first 9 is good without being
Yeah.
anywhere near his best, but 100 average overall is very, very strong. That will win you games. That will win you games whatever anybody's throwing. And unless they're throwing 120, then
Yeah.
100 can win you games.
And Ian on 84, you know, that's not.
It's just unlike him, isn't
Yeah.
it? I mean, you know, he averaged 107 against
95.
Joe Mernon.
He played brilliant against Joe. He played really well against Peter to come back. But yeah, you know, it's not Ian White.
Yeah. Well, as a game
60.
plan, letting your opponent get 3 or 4 legs ahead at the start of it is not a good one. Not one you want to follow, and particularly in the latter stages of tournaments. You might get away with it once or twice, but
It's
Yeah.
not a clever way to get yourself fired
Nah.
up.
I remember
Steve's
Steve's
fantastic.
here 2 years ago.
74.
What a lovely shot, and he's going to be forced to take it, I think, this time. So,
Yes, he is going to be forced to take it.
oh yeah,
yes.
fantastic.
Don't bust
56,
it.
Ian, come on, think.
136.
again.
They require 132.
This looks phenomenal when it goes in. Ball, double 16. Treble
57.
19. For
There
the
we go, and
bullseye.
that's not a bad marker either, that first start.
It's there!
Chisnall. Fifth leg.
132 checkout, the party piece for a 5-0
Sixth leg
lead.
Dave to throw first.
It don't matter which way you
Game
take
on.
that finish out, it's lovely. It's always a great finish.
Wow.
I think 132, 126 and 121, or, you know, if you're on that after 9 or whatever, or
60.
got a shot at that, you're quite happy, because it leaves you options every time, you know. So yeah, fair play to Dave. That was a great finish.
Yeah, and the whitewash is very much on. Ian White will
100.
still battle on there. You know,
Certainly
he's a tough, he's a fighter. But
In
Dave
Ian's
Chisnall
head.
is just...
Yeah, he's on it. He looks really focused this weekend.
140.
Great 140 to start against Ian's ton. But Ian, in Ian's head, he's just thinking, oh, it's the first leg. Here we go. Let's start again. That's Ian's mentality. He doesn't think about
60.
being 5-0 down. He's just thinking, well, this is the first leg.
You wouldn't know looking at Ian White if he was 5-0 up or 5-0 down.
You wouldn't, would
wouldn't
you?
really, at
No,
all.
no, you
he has
wouldn't.
that same sort of
Oh,
impassive, blank stare on the stage as Chizzy fires in a second 180.
great darts. You know, 180, 141. No. Oh, it's after 9. I've lost the throw there, Dan.
That's,
100.
don't worry, I think he went 60,
121.
140,
He did. He went
180.
60, didn't he?
And this could be, well, it's not going to be. He didn't need to go the ball route, so he's looked for the
85.
15s. And he's left double 18. He absolutely loves double 18 for a 13 darter and a 6-0 whitewash after 4 quarter-finals that all went to deciding legs. Michael Van Gerwen has blasted his way into the
100.
final with a 6-0 whitewash of Kim
36.
Hybrex. And Dave Chisnall is about to do the same, you think, to Ian White.
And it's a very, very similar sort of match.
Well, very, very similar.
That's a fantastic marker. Ooh,
Double
Dave
9.
didn't use it.
18.
Oh,
Now,
well, it
this
would-
was,
Ian, you require
now we see Mentor take the
141.
142, didn't we?
We did. We did. Against Dave Chisnall, Mentor Silivic produced a stunner. The
Oh.
141 is not going, so Chizzy will return.
Will he split it?
60.
It would have been a slightly more
18.
emphatic ending to this one if Chisnall had finished it off in the last visit, but now he's coming back to the board looking at Well, he's looking like he's split. Yeah, he's going to split it.
I thought
Double
he was going
four.
to. Could just get, yeah.
And there it is, and it is a 6-0 win for Dave Chisnall. We have our 2 finalists here at the Pepper Army Gibraltar Darts Trophy, and they are the world #1, Michael van Gerwen, and perhaps the biggest scorer in world darts in Dave Chisnall, certainly the biggest 180 hitter if you go on a few stats, but he's a big scorer, it doesn't matter. Those two are going to duke it out on this stage for £25,000 and the title of the Gibraltar Darts Trophy champion. Michael van Gerwen currently holds it. He's looking for a 3rd consecutive Euro Tour win. Dave Chisnall looking for his 2nd career Euro Tour win and his 1st for 4 years. We're going to have a little bit of a break and then we will be back with the final live on the Victoria Stadium in Gibraltar. MVG, the world #1, against Dave Chizzy Chisnall.